watching. During the Year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the exiled lands, crucified, and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
Thirsty, dead man? Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized men are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines. Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So, you live again, dead man. This land does not love men. You are marked. Cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive. We will meet again, dead man.
I'm going to be starting a new Conan. Well, not a new, just a start a Conan series, because the previous Conan one was just a test to... but my microphone wasn't working on there, so I switched to PC. So today we'll be doing maybe just get the basics down. This won't be a too long stream. Well, let's get started then.
Behold, bonded
So
one,
I've done
the
this
very
part many
boundaries
times.
of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways, like wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
Sorry if I don't speak too much, because I'm not really too sure what to say. Hopefully later on in the series I'll be a lot better at talking, if I continue the series. I will also be posting this on YouTube. I might edit it a bit. It will most likely just be the just this part to YouTube. Just say in the chat if the volume's too loud, and let's turn it down.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the fight of the axe.
Yeah, so just up here there's a book that you can get an emote from. I believe it was an emote. And there's also a kind of mini-boss goblin up here as well. That's probably going to be best to avoid for now. Yeah, just over there is the goblin. Just on this bench.
Know this as the road of refuge. Your people came to us as exiles, weary and harried. When we revealed ourselves, your people fell to their knees and worshipped us. In return, we fed and clothed you. But you came in untold numbers. We could not clothe you all, nor would we offer you of our water or our land. In time, this led to conflict, eventually to war. And it caused us grief. We were forced to dominate you. Slaves to our whim, your treacherous species will never betray us again.
Stay back.
So I'm going to be heading over to the big iron deposit that's just around here. And there's just over here there's the travel point to the Isle of Sapar. I reckon for now we'll primarily stay on the Exiles lands. I'm not sure how many of these people are dotted around the map. Okay, so you just talk to them and then you can go to Sapar. just around here is, in this building there's the dungeon as well. So maybe once we level up a bit, we can attempt it. It's probably best to avoid the shellbacks. I can probably outrun them, but probably cause more problems than not because the alpha. Okay. And just up here is where you can learn another emote, and you can also learn a religion.
Stay your hand, stranger. Come, look into the pit. You are lost, seeking guidance, yes? Sometimes the whispers are silent. My lord grows distant. I weep alone in the desert. But there is a cure. The smoke of the lotus, it deafens the world, and so that the whisper of Yog becomes a roaring shout. And the visions, they reveal to me the will of Yog. If you need guidance, inhale the lotus. The path will become clear. Yog's hunger is eternal, wanderer.
Placed another sleeping bag here. Get some more sleeping bags. And just over that there should be a what it's called, bloodstone rock nose. It's gonna take too long. Wasn't too hard, just takes a lot longer with basic weapons. Just have to run through here because of the hyenas. Luckily it's a safe spot down here. Just gotta go past the spider's nest and then past the camp. too big fan of the pike. So I found this is a pretty good spot to start base, especially if you've turned on allow building anywhere, because then you can also build on this part, which usually you'd be restricted to just, I think it's just more here. It's usually like a line, or a building line. You won't actually see it, but and occasionally they'll spot you and then they'll run all the way around. So it's usually good to fortify the entrances to this part, which is pretty much just this spot, unless you climb up the wall there. I reckon I'll start building over here. Yeah, this is good enough spot. I'll do the foundations up pretty high because yeah, otherwise in some parts it will sink down. What else do I need? It's just more stone. This area is a pretty good area to start off with, not just because you've got a pretty big area to build, but you've got loads of iron. Only downside is there's loads of rock noses. Also need wood. It doesn't look like there'll be a sandstorm. just need one more. So it's officially hit the 1 hour mark now. Yeah, I think enhanced it does look a lot better. In some ways you notice it's a bit... it's got a few flaws, but in most aspects it does look a lot better, especially the night sky. Which you can see the galaxy right there. I believe that's would be the galaxy that we're in the world. Yeah, so oh, that was I'll leave those. I'm not sure if this is new stuff or if it's from a mod, because last time I played I didn't see the storage master. And there's also a free emote in the store. There's also a free thing, I think it was not yesterday, the day before, because the store's just changed, I think it was yesterday. I think the previous thing was a kind of like a light. Okay, I reckon I'm gonna try and expand this a bit, and then maybe after that I might finish off the stream. Because depending on how this goes, I might just swap back to regular videos or something else. Only problem with building over here is that it's a bit more of a distance to go. But I can always change what this is eventually and move the forge and stuff over there or something. That's a good size for now. One of the annoying things is that you go through stone like water when you're building, just in the basic stuff. I just have to be careful not to go too far over there, it's to not get the attention of the rock nose. Not quite sure why it's called rock nose. Not sure if that's actually the official name. I heard it somewhere. I probably could have put it out a bit further. What's a better view? I think it would have to be that way. It would make more sense for the window to be facing outwards. Unless... there you go, that makes it a bit better. I reckon I might swap it to either a big window or either swap it to the rough timber barrel window or the rough timber market window, because that one would give a better view. That one's better than the regular window, but it's more just for ventilation and light. I'm not quite sure whether to expand on this part. Yeah, I reckon I will go forwards a bit with this. Yeah, another problem is with building, I'm used to, with Legacy version, I had the building mods, so a lot of collisions happen more on here, so I can't place them in certain spots. The build, toggling the setting to build anywhere helps a bit more, but still a bit annoying to build. Once I went to stone. I reckon eventually once we get a horse, we'll go back down, and I believe this is the statue's location, and get the emote from there. Because I think I've only really ever explored this whole area down here, because I've mostly avoided the jungle, because I think when I first played I went in there and it didn't end up too well. Yeah, so only places I haven't gone is not sure if this is marshland or something. I might have actually gone there, but I definitely haven't gone to the volcano or the snow. And I have to revisit one day the jungle. Yeah, also we'll have to come up with a name for the clan. For now I reckon I'll just put Bear's clan. Clan. Yeah, so I'll have to come up with an idea for that. What else? Yeah, so I reckon if I can just get all of the walls done and a ceiling, then I will be good to leave the world for now. Yeah, I might eventually, if I do swap to YouTube, I might do occasional just streams of just resource collecting and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, just boring stuff. So I've never used golems before, but I've heard they can collect resources for you, which will be pretty helpful. It's annoying that Throws can't help out. Or should I build the floats and stuff? I reckon I'll just leave it with stone for now, and then I can always build some other stuff with that. Oh, that's what it's let's just... Oh, is the triangle flooring? No, there is not. I'll just do the second floor. Flooring with the wood versions. Presuming there's... Oh wait, no, because if I do... There's the right flooring, right? Yeah. So if I do that as a balcony sort of thing... yeah, let's put a stair. For the moment. If I do something like that, then can either have a roof right... No, I can't have a roof there because otherwise you won't be able to enter. Do one more story and then have a roof. Yeah, probably have the arch more like that rather than on this side. Now I'm out of wood. I'll swap my bow for now because I might as well get some bark whilst I'm down there if there's extra trees. So I reckon once I get my level a bit higher, then I'll attempt the more risky areas, like the rock noses are. Because once I kill them, I'll be fine for a while. Because I know there's a few dotted around there, and I know there's one right there. So if I get the trees here without going too close, it won't target me. I'm thinking I might get rid of this mod that, or where the health bar is. It changed that a bit. Just because I might be able to make it a bit bigger. I think the regular version is a lot clearer. I might actually be able to... What's that? Oh no, that's the combat settings. Yeah, no, I don't believe I'll be able to change that. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. I said it earlier, but if my volume is too loud, I can always turn it down if you say in chat. I've got to get some bark. I'll leave it for now. I won't need it until I can have somewhere to place it anyway. Because now I'm just wondering whether I should put the stairs on the outside, because the inside will be cramped enough as it is. And yeah, because there's sandstone stairs there, it takes quite a bit. I have got these tiny stairs, but I don't believe I can place a ceiling. Oh, actually no, that might be able to work. Yeah, there we go. I reckon if I expand that a bit, yeah, I'll leave it for the moment because otherwise I'll have to go back down to get more stuff for the walls. If I put, what's in the rough timber doorway? No, there's no good one here. Oh, that's the wrong, facing the wrong way. Also put a window there. Just need a window there. Yeah, I'd rather put a window there instead. Okay, now I just need more stone. Yeah, so once I put a roof on it, should look a bit better. Yeah, only problem is roofs in this game are a bit annoying. Because they're kind of like Ark's roofs. Where it's just not got something to put on the end. On Ark Ascended they've added something. Can't remember because I haven't played for quite a while now. But yeah, I might be able to make it work. I'm not quite sure what theme I'll be going for with building. Because got like quite a few. Yeah, things like medieval, Greek, Nordic, and loads of stuff. Okay, if I head back up and then this should... I need to build the roofs. Plant fiber. Might as well get that whilst I'm down here. Yeah, I think that should be relatively enough. Oh, I need to eat something. Yeah, because I keep forgetting to look at my hunger and thirst. Because they're not the biggest icons. Yeah, I reckon after I've finished the stream, I'll have a look if I can change the scaling, or I'll just swap it to turning the mod off. Do I have enough to make some doors? Yes. What button is it? Oh, controls, menus, and then there we go. Yeah, so it's a bit not too sure about that the front of the house. I might just get rid of the roof, unless I can somehow make it more close to a one-story. Yeah, because there's no way to do a proper roof with the triangle there, because I believe in... Oh, I could have done a roof. Yeah, and that... Actually, I'll swap it back into... Yeah, because it will probably turn out a bit better if I do it was one story and an attic. But that will cause some problems for this part of the... Well, unless I just turn it all to stone, which I might have to do. The other option is that I could, oh, that was the problem. You can't enter from down below with that stairs. Now it's not letting me rotate the... well, let me leave that place for now. Because if I feel like that, I could always leave a little opening like that, and then I could enter through. Let me just unequip that first. Yeah, it just makes it look a bit weird like that. But it does fix the problem in the front of the house. I'm not sure if I read the thing wrong because... Yeah, 1 second. Okay, yeah, I read it wrong. On the thing it says I've been doing it for an hour and a half, but it's actually been 42 minutes. I think that's just how long the stream manager's been open. Yes, now, so it's been 42 and a half minutes. Yeah, so Mr. ALX, I'm playing on solo at the moment. I've played a bit on the servers on the PlayStation, but I don't really do that too much because on here I play with mods mostly. So it's... How am I going to fix this roof? I could just expand that part around, but it'll be hanging off the edge a bit. Oh. Oh, great. But I suppose I could just do something more like that, and then it technically continues down. Yeah, I suppose that works. Because I'd prefer not to make the this part of the building too big. See if I... where's my tool? Suppose I could, if I reworked how the house is built, I could always make it more wide on going along here, and then because that could work. I might be. Looks just depends what the mods are. Oh yeah, I guess I just had to allow the chat. But yeah, maybe. I'll see. Yeah, it does depend on what the mod list is, and since I've got a few worlds that I'm doing currently on Conan. Sure. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna do the suppose I could expand. I reckon I'll just expand it over a bit more. I can always have it so it's got a little enclosed area and then it's more open. Or I could just get rid of these triangles entirely and that would fix most of my problem. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna rework the whole platform. Okay, so if I... Yep, now I'm over encumbered. Yeah, I suppose I can. Yeah, I'll have a look. I can always join and try it for a bit. I think I might have a link to my Discord in at the top of my channel, so I can always have a look at that. Yeah, I'll put in Yeah, let me just... No, I can't craft a sign. I'll type it into chat. I had to destroy my place the worst time possible. I'm just gonna close myself. Right, we are halfway. Sandstorm shouldn't be up too much longer. I reckon I'll try and build some more of the house and then I might stop the stream. So should I make the chat smaller? Because I can, from looking on the screen manager, it looks like it's taking up most of the screen. I won't be able to do this stream because I'm not quite sure how I do it, but okay, I'll have a look after I'm done with the stream. Oh, there's the wrong side. Yeah, because I'm over in combat now. Yeah, so that should make it a bit easier for me to build. Yeah, because now I have 4 wide area. I reckon I might stick to the idea of doing a not a flat roof, a regular pointed roof. Oh, I just remembered I'll have to put some defense foundations down, because otherwise it's going to look really strange from outside. I'll leave it at that point for now. Can I craft a window? Oh, wait, let me just craft some more twine, then I'll be allowed to. I reckon I'll just do a... which side should I do it? I reckon I'll do it like that, because then I can also have the blacksmith bench here, Then I'll either... I might just do a 2x2. Because then I can always just do it so it has an attic as well. Or I could just do no, because the stairs won't be able to go up, so I'll just do no ceiling on it. Just the roof. And I'll put the doorway there because I can always put a forge. Yeah, like that, because then I can always expand it outwards. I'll sort out some windows later on. Yeah, if I just changed that from the beginning, it would have looked a lot nicer a lot sooner. Now I need plant fibers. I can only craft 3. Just need a bit more, then I can craft 1 more. I'll say it again whilst I remember. If my volume's too loud, just say in chat and I can lower it. Bugs. I'm not sure how bugs. I think I see sometimes that the game volume goes into red, and occasionally my voice goes into red as well. So it should be easily fixable if it is too loud. Oh, I forgot to remove these platforms, didn't I? Yep. There we go. Okay, I'll turn the... Is that better? Yeah, because I think I put it down just a little bit. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, yeah, I can always turn it down more if necessary. Yeah, I reckon after stream I'll make the chat a bit smaller as well, so then you can won't block up most of the screen. Yeah, I'm trying to work on talking more, so it's maybe in a couple streams it'll be easier for me to hear me. Also might be that my microphone's not that close to my face. Oh, yeah. Oh, can you hear me a bit better now? Yeah. Need to add a door. That would probably help. Yeah, because if I'm gonna add a forge, I might as well leave the door facing outwards. Yeah, I suppose the outside is fine for the moment. Yeah, I'll have, yeah, after the stream I'll have a look. And, yeah, probably won't be doing the stream for too much longer since I'll have to eat something as well. Yeah, and, yeah, so it's been streaming for an hour now. So it's, yeah. I can't build any crafting stuff, can I, yet? No point doing a tanner's table. Oh yeah, I didn't get any bark earlier, did I? Yeah. Can always build the forge already, but I should probably expand on the floor just a bit. I reckon for now I'm going to steer away from triangles with the triangle floors because they cause a lot of problems. Oh, okay, yeah, I need a lot more stone. Yeah, I reckon I'll expand the floor a bit more and then I might stop for now. Because then I can always make a plan for what I'll do next time as well. Yeah, because maybe next time I can always go and get some thralls. Oh, maybe not because it's actually craft forge and all of that first. Yeah, because as long as the server's not too busy, then I'll be fine to join. Should have enough to make the forge. So I reckon I'll get some more stone so I can expand on the floor and continue the forge. Or build a forge first. suppose if I just remove... How much more do I need? Yeah, there we go. I reckon I'll place the forge in this corner. Because I can always place another one here. Because it's best to have 2 forges. Just for the moment. Okay, what other journeys do I have? Should probably try and complete that journey first. The iron arrows for now. Okay. Oh, I suppose I could just start cooking or smelting the ironstone. I'll only be able to get 1 iron ingot though. Okay. Yeah, I'll be stopping soon anyway, so... Let's, let me turn that down a bit more. Okay. Yeah, so get some more stone, build the tannery, and then... Yeah, then I'll, stop, I reckon. How much does a tannery cost? Oh, not nearly enough stone. Oh, that's a... yeah, pebble. Okay, I should have enough now to craft the tannery. I'll just get some more anyway. I'll place it down here for now. Okay, yeah, I think I might leave it at that for now because got so where's the yeah, there we go, now that journey's complete. And yeah, so next time we'll focus on the blacksmith journey, and we'll also have to place a bed. Okay, oh. Yeah, so I reckon I will leave the stream here for now. So it's, yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.